Please don't complain to me about how life is so horrible because you can't watch Game of Thrones the day it comes out. I'm over here calculating the Big Bang probabilities, so your crisis is literally too minuscule in the scope of things.
Cool, where have you been?
I've been incredibly sick. I recorded last video thinking I was just getting over a cold, but in reality, it was getting a lot worse, and I didn't know that. I got really sick. I was in bed for like a week. So yeah. You would have known that if you followed me on Twitter @softcoreyt. Question for my friends on the interwebs. What happens when you combine computer science, math plus geometry, quantum physics, ancient alchemy, modern Google searches, plus an internet full of random information, and a mad scientist's brain with an IQ of over 200? Trouble, that's what. In reality, this guy just watches like nature documentaries on the History Channel or some shit. That's all he does. He's not very smart. It's okay, buddy. It's okay. When the average on the test was 46 and you got 47, I see this as an absolute win. If this ever happened to me, I would be greatly disappointed with myself. Luckily, I almost always score 4 out of 3s on a standard deviation above average on my exams, which is why I have so many A's and A+ grades. If you relate to this meme, well, I'm sorry to hear that. Work harder and better next time. The real question is, why is it when meme came up, I actually did like quotation marks in real life? Okay. I haven't done this in a while, okay? Don't judge me, guys. I'm moving my hands. You can't even see me. Why am I doing this? When the principal... Ha! That's the wrong spelling of principal for that scenario. Because the principal is your pal, not your PLE. But Core, aren't you known for being horrible at not only reading, spelling, writing, understanding sentences, phrasing? Alright, listen. I might not be the best at English, but I'm coming along. If you compare me to my first video, which don't look at, compared to now, I make a lot less mistakes and I'm doing a lot better. You know, my English isn't horrible, it's just that I'm bad at reading stuff out loud. Drug dealing actually doesn't pay that well. A lot of drug dealers don't have good business acumen. Sometimes I would consider the game, given my business education and background, but upon business analysis, my speciality, not for me. If you're gonna try and sound smart, at least proofread what you're posting. Please. That face when you use wherewithal in a sentence and no one understands what it means. Was I born in the wrong century? Yes you were. And we would all like to invite you to go back there and just get off the internet. You know, I see you're on an iPhone there. You know, just throw it away. You don't need an iPhone if you're born in the wrong century because there were no iPhones then. So just go away. He's just dancing. Similar to a jazz shuffle. Dogs don't understand the concept of dancing. They're nice animals, but they're also dumb. Don't attribute human characteristics to them. It doesn't make you look all that smart either. Yeah, neither does leaving a comment like that on a fucking dog dancing. Doesn't matter if the dog understands it. It's still cute as f***, okay? God. Y'all are so lucky your IQs aren't high. I bet it makes conversation easy when you don't think. I'm a member of a secret society for gifted intellectuals. Sorry, invite only, and I'm unable to discuss any details. As part of the admissions process, members take an IQ test. After being grilled on a philosophical stances for over 3 hours by a team of 12 executive intellectuals, and being free of inconsistencies and absent of any logical fallacies, they proceed to hand me the IQ test pamphlet. I smile, holding it for a moment, before giving it back. Why you give it up now? You're the most promising candidate we've ever seen. That is precisely the problem. You see, IQ tests are not capable of measuring intelligences beyond the limits of current humans. The test has encountered so far. To try to capture my abilities in a mere IQ score is foolish enough. I slid the paper back on his desk and a silence fell over the group. I'm pretty sure my accent changed over this one, but I don't really care. One by one, they stood up and began clapping. Later that evening, their chief intelligence officer stepped down from the organization's highest post. He said, "Please, we need you to lead our society from now on." I humbly accept his honor and have led this organization ever since. By the way, I know this is clearly a joke. I know some people have higher IQ than me, but at the age of 13 and having an IQ of 150, I don't think it's that easy to find someone smarter than me that's around my age or even older than me. As well as, I only call idiots people who are dumber than me. Plus, I'm not famous because I keep the fact that I have such a high IQ and even told my friend not to tell people. Plus the fact that I don't want to be famous. I'm not being a bitch, just don't want to deal with irritating idiots. Okay then. Weird flex, I can pronounce medication names better than my pharmacist. Good for you, buddy. What do you want? Like, what do you want? Who are you flexing on? At work, them. Have you seen the pictures of the royal baby yet? Me, have you studied 18th century French literature yet? Oh my god, guys, I'm so crazy and above everyone else and quirky because I read something that's 200 years old and no one cares about apart from me and a select of a few. So I'm so much better than you guys. Oh my god. Didn't think I would be impressed. I was wrong. That makes one of us. Edit. Making an acoustic guitar ballad version of a popular rap track is like writing a limerick to convey the rhetoric found in a letter from a Birmingham jail. It's not going to work, and the rhyme scheme of the limerick will obliterate any possible meaning that could be derived from the original material. Go ahead and downvote if you disagree with me. Let me just slap that downvote button. What I hate. I am so sick of morons telling me to find meaning in life. Don't you know I've tried? I really wanted to give myself a reason to feel something in this god-awful existence. But my intelligence makes it so I have no choice but to disregard their pitiful reasons because of basic logical fallacies within them. Paradoxically enough, I am happier without the foolish ability to be happy. I simply have no reason to go back to the life of the idiots and ignoramuses who think theirs is purposeful. And I can't imagine dumbing myself down for something as insignificant as purpose. I got a 93 on my algebra final. That doesn't sound very impressive, but I'm so proud of myself. I've always struggled in math, receiving F's, D's, and C's, and for once in my life, I've done well. Maybe math isn't so bad after all. Nice job, that's awesome. It's an impressive accomplishment. Nah, what's more impressive is that I was able to keep straight A's on all of my quizzes and tests. The fact that I always used my laptop and never paid much attention in class. What's impressive is how far your head is up your Oh my god, you use Reddit? Thank god, females that use Reddit are more intelligent than other dumb hoes. If you use Reddit, maybe you could match my smarts. I've been lacking a smart partner for ages because all the other girls are too simple for me. You're far too superior. Sorry, it's just so rare to see a girl that is actually intelligent and not just a dumb bimbo that uses Twitter and those other social media apps like the idiots they are. I have a degree in social studies, so I kinda know my stuff. Lol. I'm too nice to be a police officer. However, as a coder, I could basically create a black web search bar that could find most criminals easily, or people trying to do bad stuff. Then do it. Do it. I fucking dare you. Come on. No excuses. My daughter is 13 and has the writing and reading comprehension of a 21-year-old. I was writing at college level by 13. Good for you. Good for you. Oh my god, I have all the signs in this video. No wonder the people at my work think I'm crazy. It's because they're all dumber than me. It's so lonely being the smartest person where you work. Damn me for being blessed and cursed with superior intelligence. Isn't it like a fact that the dumbest people always think they're way smarter than they are? Isn't that like an established fact? Oh boy. If I were white and not Will Smith's silly son, I would be the most respected philosopher of our and all time. Okay, Will Smith, I gotta ask, how much weed did you feed Jaden? How much? Imagine if one day we unlock the other 98% of milk. We already have, it's called whole milk. It's really dangerous though, as it can lead to the spread of multiple violent tumors throughout your body immediately. Did that sound stupid? Sorry. I was just working off the level of intellect this tweet gave off.